I believe the reason why she wants to prosecute parents that don't want to take their kids to school, because last year they was trying to enforce that in order for your kids to go to school now, they was trying to include the shot along with the immunizations, because before your child go to school they got to get immunizations. So they was trying to include the C as one of the immunizations for your kids to go to school. Now, a lot of us parents, not all, but some, the majority don't know, but some of us as parents, we are being waken up to the fact that we know that the school systems is lying to our children, and that the education system is not telling our kids the facts. And everything that we have been taught in school, everything that our parents have been taught in school, and everything that our current children now is being taught lies, and none of this shit isn't true. So a lot of parents now don't want to send their kid back to school because they know that the school systems are basically programming our kids for lies. And when your kids go to school, they can do anything that they want to do to your child because the school is controlled by the state. So if the state feels as though that they need to enforce this, and if the schools and the prison systems is owned by the state, then that means the school can do whatever they want to do to your child because the school is owned by the state and your child is in that school. This is the reason why for many years, over 5 years now, I've been enforcing parents to either homeschool your child or take your kids out of the school, because they can do anything to your child and don't have to give you permission, don't even have to tell you about it. Because I know when I was 15 years old, when I was 14 years old, they used to give us young girls birth control. When I was 14, I would go into the nursing department, the nursing room, and they would ask me, was I having sex? And everything that was said to me and the nurse was between me and the nurse. But at the time I was a virgin, and I was like, no. And they would tell me, we can give you birth control, we can give you condoms, we can help you. And my mother ain't never knew about this. Never. So they had it on TikTok year before last. I don't think y'all remember this, but year before last, they had school buses in front of a school. And these looked like kindergarten, first graders that was going into these buses that was giving the kids shots. And there was a man that was taking pictures. And the man was saying, do the parents know that this is going on right now in the school? And then the teachers didn't even want to answer him. He said, do the parents know that their kids is going through this today in school? None of the teachers wanted to look. None of the teachers wanted to even answer them. So he was urging the kids, if your kids go to the school, you need to come up to the school now because they are doing something to your kids. So I believe this is the reason why she wants to push a lot of parents that don't want to put their kids in school, because she know a lot of parents is waking up to know that you ain't learning shit in the education system. They are teaching our kids false doctrine in school. And then we finding out that the school meals that they are feeding the children is basically trash and plastic. So it's like, because we already know that they are trying to get our children, because our children are the future. So it's like, these parents, like I said, we all don't lack knowledge. We all see the same thing. It's just that we chose to ignore it. You got a lot of parents that knows right now what is going on in the school system. They know that their kids is being taught lies. They know that whatever goes on in school, that they most likely won't get notified about it. But what is the first thing that the parents is going to say? Well, I have to send my child to school because I have to go to work. Who's going to watch my kids during the day? So I have to send my child to school. So you willing to put your child in danger? You willing to put your child in the hands of people that don't give a fuck about them, all because you got to keep your job? This is why I say people don't lack knowledge. They in the disease of fear. And you got a lot of parents right now that had planned on not sending their kids to school. But now that they saying that you're going to pass this law, they in fear now. And now they're going to send their kid to school, knowing that their child is being lied to in school, knowing that the school can do whatever they want to do to their child. But the fact that they are in fear, they're going to do it anyway. So no one lacked knowledge. They just got this great disease of fear. This is why I said we all need to stand up. But the majority of the world is asleep and dumb. And then they get mad at me because I call people dumb. You dumb. If you know that every day your child go to school and you know that your child is being lied to about history. They took Black history out of school last year. Black history is no longer taught in school no more. You go to a library right now, the Black history section is limited to damn near nothing. This is our education system. And the parents see this. You think they give a fuck? No. Because for 8 hours, their kids is out of their hair. And they're going to need that check every month. So this is why I call people dumb. Because they dumb. They not ignorant. They just dumb. And then when something happens to the child, when the child go up and they learn shit, and it's like, that's not true, that's not what happened. Why you learn that at? In school? And then when you go take your child to the clinic, and they look up the child's blood, and they see that the child already been vaccinated with all of this, you looking like, well, how did my child get vaccinated? In school? Well, you knew it, because they told us this last year. You sent them there. Like I've been saying for years, it's us against them. We need to take a stand. We need to make a change. And ourselves, it's us versus them. We need to take a stand. Not as Black people, but Americans. Americans need to take a stand and put our foot down, because it's more us than them. This is why I don't understand. Why are we afraid? And it's more of us than them. But like I said, the majority of us, we are clones. The majority of us not even real. The majority of us was created to be in the program. Half of these people that you sleeping with are clones. Half of the people that you know and sleeping with, they are programs. You sleeping with a robot. That's why I said, you ain't gonna know the real from the fake. And right now, you got a lot of people that's about to take this New World Order system, that's about to get chipped. They're gonna look just like you and me. Eventually they won't though. The ones that's about to take this mark, you're gonna see that they taking it, because they're gonna have a different look to them. I'm not getting into that. But like I said, people just dumb. And then they get mad at me for calling them dumb. They always say, why you keep calling people dumb? Because you dumb. You see the shit. You know the shit. You know that they are poisoning our kids with lies. Why are you still sending your kids to school? Why? Why? You do it anyway. Because you ignorant. You know the truth. You ignorant. Why? Because you need that check. You need a babysitter. Who's going to watch your kid for 8 hours? You need a break for 8 hours. You ignorant to the truth, so it makes you dumb. Because if anything happened to your child, don't blame the school. Don't blame the system. Don't blame the state. Blame your damn self. Because you allowed it and you was exposed to truth. Because we let fear intervene with us. We let that disease of fear take over us. But I'm being criticized for calling people dumb.